What's the best way to eat elephant? Do you know the answer? One bite at a time. I have a 3-year-old, and she is growing and excited to be independent, but she also hits a lot of frustration points when she can't put on her shoe or she can't put blocks together. And so I tell her, bit by bit, that's the way you tackle a problem. Now, many times this is hard for us because we have expectations of ourselves that are way too large and too unrealistic. Sometimes we'll think things like, well, I should be able to do this, or I should be able to change a grown person's mind, or I expect that I'm going to dazzle the world with this one thing, or I'm going to be able to say this one thing perfectly. That's just too much pressure to put on yourself. So, how can you feel less overwhelmed? I want you to take a second and close your eyes. And I want you to picture the biggest, hugest mountain. Maybe you've been to it, maybe you haven't. Now picture the ocean, just looking out into vast, deep blueness. Now picture tons of stars in the sky. They're so far away, and yet they're bright enough for you to see them. And I want you to just sit in that for a second. Now, how do you feel? I actually hope that you feel small. And I know that feels weird. Why should I be feeling small? You should be helping me to feel big and strong. Well, there's nothing wrong with being small. Sometimes small it's just small. It's just a descriptor. It's not a negative thing. And I think many times we want to feel so big and bigger than life, bigger than reality, that we set ourselves up for failure. And so I want you to feel appropriately placed in reality. And sometimes that just means that you realize, hey, I'm small. Or hey, this situation in the scheme of things is small. Or hey, this isn't the end all be all. So if I do one thing, maybe this one thing isn't going to change the world. It won't. Maybe I'm not going to be able to change this grown person's mind. You won't. But maybe I can just do something small. A start, one step, one bite. And I mean, I'm a little biased because I'm a little short myself, but ain't nothing wrong with being small. It might just help you take out that elephant at the knees.